He draws a red line. It's not my red line, not this time.
Not Geraldo's line. Anthony Weiner. Okay, now, we have not covered Weiner because we don't believe he's an important figure in the United States any longer. And it's a tawdry story that everybody knows, so there's no need to cover it. However, he's still running for mayor of New York City. He's not going to win, but he's still out there. And yesterday, this happened, which was extremely disturbing. Roll the tape.
You have a nerve to even walk around in public.
And you're a perfect person?
I'm not
You're my
perfect.
judge?
But I
You're my judge?
didn't do
What
what you
rabbi
did.
taught you that?
I didn't do what
What
you
rabbi taught you that you're my judge?
You're fine. You talk to God and work out your problems, but stay out of the public eye.
No, I'm not going to stand with it. That's not for you to judge, my friend.
Yes.
I don't take my judgment for you, and I don't judge you.
You're a bad example.
That's
for the
your
people.
judgment?
No, that's obvious.
Okay,
Your
no, that's
behavior
why we
is
have
deviant.
elections.
It's
That's
not
why we have
normal
elections.
behavior.
And you're perfect. You're going
No,
to judge me.
I'm not running for office.
You know who judges
I'm
me?
not out there in the public.
You know who judges me?
I'm telling you.
You know who
what you did is
judges me?
disgusting.
Go visit with
It's
your
immoral.
rabbi.
It's
Go visit
immoral.
with your rabbi. Shows you how much you
And
know.
think about your wife.
By the way,
right? How could you take the person?
by the way, that is
and
between me and her and my God, not between you.
And
All right. Your reaction?
I would have smacked that guy. And I'll tell you why. What you didn't hear is he said, you're married to an Arab. If I was in Atlantic Avenue in Brooklyn and a guy came up to me, a guy in Arab dress, obvious Arab dress, and came up to me, you're married to a Jew. I said, you're damn right I am. What's it to you? This goes too far. This man was in Anthony Weiner's face. He was obnoxious. He was intentionally provocative. He was physically provocative. I absolutely do not blame Anthony Weiner at all. What you don't see is what ignited it, and you would feel the same way if it was a member of your family. You're married to a black person. You're married to a Jew, as if it was a pejorative. I mean, screw that guy.
Okay, so the guy did say that Anthony Weiner's wife is an Arab and had that in the conversation.
That's what ignited it.
Okay. Now, some people will say, listen, Weiner is a free target. Let's take the wife element out of it. You can't justify that on any level. But the other argument that if you do things like he did, and then you go out into the public and want a vote, all right, for power, that you got to expect this kind of stuff.
You know, there is a line that you draw. You talk about a red line. There's a red line that you draw. Don't mess with my wife. Don't mess with my
Let's
kids.
put that aside.
All right.
Put that aside.
Then you have basic civility. Then how dare you? I have made a mistake. But he didn't murder anybody.
Okay, so Weiner was right by saying the guy shouldn't judge him.
Well, the guy can't judge him, but he can judge him in a civil manner where he follows the norms of civilized conduct and basic. He can rank him out. He can debate him all he wants. But once you start that low blow stuff, then you're in the gutter.
Okay.
And if you're gonna come into the gutter, then I'm telling you, I'm gonna fight you back.
You would have punched him, all right?
I would have.
You would have gone back to your syndicated program.
Yes.
All right?
Exactly.
And if you had a chair, you would have hit him.
You got that right. You got it's exactly.
And then he would have sued you for gazillions, and you would have been the loser.
My mustache may be grayer, but I'm still essentially the same man.
And you would have paid the price, because you know he would have gone after you civilly if you punched him.
Well, I think that were you to argue to a New York jury that this man has insulted my wife, they would have looked at that man and said, get out of this courtroom.
All right.